They don't roar. They glide. They don't smash through games. They rewrite them. Two of the most gifted creators of their generation. Two artists of the final third. Turkey Arda Güler, Xavi Simons. One was handpicked by Real Madrid. The other carved his own path across Europe. One is a left-footed virtuoso. The other, a tactical chameleon. But by 2030, only one might be remembered as football's next great maestro. Today, we don't look at potential. We forecast greatness. We don't just compare talent. We predict legacy. 16 future-focused categories. One winner, no mercy. Güler versus Simons. Who will run the game in 2030? Category 1, mentality under pressure. Arda Güler walked into the Bernabeu spotlight and didn't blink. First touch? A goal? First impression? Ice in his veins. He didn't just play, he announced himself. Simons? From Paris to Leipzig to the Dutch national team, every step has been calculated. And the weight of expectation? He wears it like armor. He doesn't shy away, he evolves. But pressure isn't just about surviving. It's about making it your stage. Winner, Arda Güler. Score, 1-0. Because in the moments that freeze others, Güler flows. Category 2, versatility. Simons has been a winger, a 10, an 8, even a false 9. He plays across the chessboard and always looks like he belongs. At PSV, at Leipzig, even for Orange, he adapts, adjusts, and thrives. Güler? More specialized. A central creator, mostly behind the striker. Yes, he can drift wide, but the system adapts to him, not the other way around. Winner, Xavi Simons. Score, 1-1. The modern game doesn't wait for specialists. It favors shapeshifters. Category 3, technical flair. Some players dribble to escape. Güler dribbles to mesmerize. His touch is velvet, his movement composed, and his left foot, a brushstroke of genius. Simons is flashier, faster, and more aggressive, but his flair comes in bursts. Winner, Arda Güler. Score, 2-1. When defenders see Güler with space, they don't sprint, they pray. Category 4, goal threat. Simons has produced 22 goal contributions in a single season for PSV. He doesn't need 10 chances. He's clean, confident, and calculated. Güler is a threat too, but hasn't shown that same volume. The quality is there, but the quantity still needs to follow. Winner, Xavi Simons. Score, 2-2. Goal scorers make the headlines. Regular goal scorers make the history books. Category 5, decision-making. Every touch Güler makes feels deliberate. He scans, he waits, and then he threads a pass that splits the universe. Simons is more instinctive, which brings brilliance, but also waste. He forces shots. He gambles. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Winner, Arda Güler. Score, 3-2. Precision isn't boring, it's brutal. When you master it like Güler. Category 6, acceleration. Güler glides. Simons explodes. From a standing start, Xavi launches like a sprinter out of the blocks. That burst of 5 meters? Lethal. Winner, Xavi Simons. Score, 3-3. Sometimes the fastest decision is speed itself. Category 7, creativity under pressure. Crowded box, triple press. No time. Simons goes vertical. Güler goes surgical. But in terms of success under chaos, Arda's control in confined space gives him the edge. Winner, Arda Güler. Score, 4-3. He doesn't panic. He pauses and then slices through. Category 8, work rate off the ball. Simons doesn't just work, he hunts. Over 12 pressures per 90 tackles. Recoveries. He's a forward who defends like a 6. Güler, elegant on the ball, but less willing off it, at least for now. Winner, Xavi Simons. Score, 4-4. The modern game demands two-way players, and Simons delivers both ways. Category 9, free kick threat. When the ball is still, Güler's left foot turns into a weapon. He bends it around, over, or through. He doesn't aim, he paints. Simons takes them too, but with less success. Winner, Arda Güler. Score, 5-4. When the world holds its breath, Güler delivers poetry. Category 10, top-level minutes by 20. Simons has over 100 games in senior football, across 4 leagues and the national team. Güler, injuries slowed his Madrid rise. The talent is there, but the minutes aren't, yet. Winner, Xavi Simons. Score, 5-5. Time on the pitch turns potential into presence. Simons has been present. Category 11, final ball quality. Güler is surgical. Simons is bold. But who delivers more? Simons' key passes in transition have won matches. His vision on the counter is elite. Winner, Xavi Simons. Score, 5-6. Final balls don't just break lines, they break hearts. And Simons? He breaks plenty. Category 12, injury resilience. One player stays fit, the other, not yet. Simons has missed almost no time. Güler, for all his talent, has seen more physio rooms than locker rooms lately. Winner, Xavi Simons. Score, 5-7. The best ability is availability, and Simons shows up. Category 13, game control. Simons injects tempo. Güler dictates it. When Arda's on the ball, the game slows, bends, and obeys. Winner, Arda Güler. Score, 6-7. There's chaos. And then, there's the eye of the storm. That's where Güler lives. Category 14, leadership by example. Simons leads through grit, through effort, through presence. Güler is a quiet general, brilliant but not vocal. Yet, winner, Xavi Simons. Score, 6-8. Energy speaks, and Simons never stops talking. Category 15, national team impact. Simons has become a starter for the Netherlands. Güler, magical moments for Turkey, including a stunner at the Euros, but fewer starts. Still, one goal can change a nation's mood. Winner, Arda Güler. Score, 7-8. In terms of raw impact per minute, Arda edges it. Category 16, 2030 legacy potential. By 2030, one of them might lift a Ballon d'Or, or guide a nation deep into a World Cup. Simons is reliable, exciting, and proven. But Güler? He might redefine what it means to be a playmaker in a tactical era. Winner, Arda Güler. Final score, Güler 8, Simons 8. It's a deadlock. Because sometimes, greatness runs in 2 directions. Arda Güler writes with his left foot. Xavi Simons punches with both. One is calm before the storm. The other is the storm. By 2030, we might not be comparing them. We might be building our teams around them. Güler versus Simons. The future isn't waiting. It's already on the pitch.